Chapter 6, High Jump. "Who is that?" said Jack. "I don't know," said Annie, "but we'll soon find out." She started to wave. "No," said Jack. He grabbed her arm. "Let's go back to the base before he gets here." "Why?" said Annie. "We don't know who he is," said Jack. "We don't know if he's friendly or mean or what." "But we can't go back," said Annie. "We haven't found the fourth M yet. We won't be able to go home." "Well, it doesn't matter. We have to go back to the moon base until he goes away," said Jack. "Then we can get new air tanks." Jack hurried to the moon buggy. "Come on!" He jumped into the driver's seat. Annie gave a little wave to the dot in the sky, and then she climbed onto the moon buggy. The buggy took off. "Careful," said Annie. They bumped up and over the rocks as Jack turned the buggy around, and then they zoomed toward the pass. Jack steered around the craters and rocks. Once more, the bumpy buggy nearly tipped over. "Whoa! Slow down!" said Annie, and they were almost to the mountain pass. Suddenly, a cloud of dust flew up in front of them, and the ground trembled. "Watch it!" cried Annie. Jack couldn't see a thing. He stepped on the brake, and the buggy jerked to a stop. The dust settled. A giant rock had fallen into the narrow pass. It was stuck between two walls of rock. They were trapped. Jack quietly found a picture of the giant rock on the moon book, and he read out loud, "Rocks of all sizes crash to the moon from outer space. These rocks are called meteorites." "We're lucky that meteorite didn't land on us," said Jack. "Yeah, I guess it's too big to be the M thing then," said Annie. So they had to climb out of the moon buggy and was standing by the meteorite. It was more than twice as tall as she was. Jack looked out at the black sky. The flying thing was nowhere in sight yet. "We'll have to jump over it," said Annie. "Jump? I don't think so," said Jack. "It's pretty high." "I'm going to try it anyway," said Annie. "Wait, let's think of this first," said Jack, but Annie was already backing up. "1, 2, 3, go!" And she shouted, and took a giant leaping steps towards the meteorite, and then Annie got close to the rock and pushed off the ground. She flew into space and then disappeared behind the meteorite. "Annie?" Jack called. There was no answer. "Oh, brother," Jack said. He backed up and took off towards the rock. He jumped as high as he could, and then he was flying through space. Uh-oh. Jack hit the ground and fell face down into the dust. Jack tried to stand, but his suit was too big and bulky. He tried to roll over, but his suit made it even more impossible. "Oh, no," he groaned. "Not again." "Are you here?" asked Annie. "Did you make it?" "Yes," Jack said, relieved to hear her voice, but he couldn't turn his head to see her. He could only hear her over the radio. "Can you help me up?" he asked. "Nope," said Annie. "Well, why not?" "Well, I fell down too." "Oh, brother," sighed Jack. "Now we are in real trouble." He tried to stand again, but failed. "Can you see anything?" he asked. "Just the sky," said Annie. "Wow, is it weird?" "I'm worried about our air tanks," said Jack. "I feel like it's been 2 hours already." "Jack," said Annie. "And what about the moon man?" said Jack. "Where did he go to?" "Jack," whispered Annie. "What?" He's here," she said. "The moon man's here." "What?" "Yeah, he's standing above me."